Front Row MMA here at Cage Warrior 72 at the Newport Centre with the winner of the first fight of the main card of the night. Team Handsome is back. Jordan Desborough. You're taking on Kris Edwards, a local boy that's got to add a little bit of pressure. Is that the type of fight you expected, a kind of grinding war?
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Kris. There's no fight that I can just go out and, like my last fight, just shoot for takedowns, like wild. Like I've got a lot of respect for his game. The whole time he was a lot stronger than I expected. You know, he came up from flyweight, and I like to think of myself as a big bantamweight. I got in there, like I knew I was stronger than him, but he was matching me with his strength. He was making it awkward. He had good control of my wrists the whole time. Like, I'm not a boring fighter. I like a lot of action, but he made it very awkward for me on the cage. I was trying to work a lot. That's why I ended up doing a few shoulder strikes to try and get him to loosen up on my hands. And my plan was to get him in the clinch and elbow him and knee him, because I knew he'd look for the takedown like that. But after 9 months off, like after my last fight, I needed a win. And people could say whatever they want, but I knew I could get the win fighting like that. I got the win. Now I'm here in this division. I'm taking it seriously now. I'm doing everything right. I'm around the right people. I'm here for that belt. This is step one of it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be more excited. I'm getting that belt.
You know, it's funny because, again, you sound quite critical of a performance that you've won. One of the things that stands out in this performance for me is you're controlling the clinch and against the cage. You're controlling top position, and it all started with your head. You kept pushing him around, moving him around. Again, is that just SPG technique coming through, or is that something you drilled for this?
That is me getting knocked the fuck out in my last fight by leaving my head out. That's what that is. So I went back to the gym then the very next day and worked on it straight away, head position the whole time. My game, obviously everyone knows I'm going to clinch. I tried to get my hands going today, but after so long out of the cage, I'm a fighter that likes to fight a lot. I like to get in there. I like to have a fight. I like to come back out like now. What a fast turnaround. I'm not happy with that. I want to get back in. I've worked a lot on my position. I felt like the last fight I just left it open, so something I've worked on, and I'm glad I showed that I've improved that today.
You know, you mentioned that fight, so I'm gonna. Martin Sheridan, that's in the rear view now, no looking back and moving.
He can make a name off me as long as he wants, because that's what he's going to do. I'm going to be at the top of this division. That guy, I've got a lot of respect for him. I think he's a great guy, nice guy. He was very professional with me, you know, but he's making a name off me, and fair play to the guy. He deserves it, you know. He's a pro, he's put loads of hours in, he's had loads of fights. I don't even want to speak about him. I'm ahead of him now, he's in my rear view now. I don't even want to think about him.
So what do you want next then? Obviously you're going to be paying attention to the title fight tonight. I know Brett Johns is going to be paying attention to that title fight tonight. Who do you see as potentially your next opponent on your journey towards that title?
Listen, I'm not going to mess around anymore. Look, I went 5-5s with Brett Johns. People think that Jordan got in there, Brett didn't expect to fight him. Brett was expecting to fight one of the top guys in the tournament. People think that Brett was shocked by like my thing. I'm a top bantamweight in the UK, I'm a top fighter. And I think that this is the very first start, but right now I'd like to fight. I'd like another fight straight away. I'd like to get in there with maybe not one of the top guys. I'd like to get another win under my belt. Maybe someone like Brian Crichton, Aaron Blackwell, all top fighters, really great fighters. I think them two would give me a very good fight. I'm not going to do Indian's job. He's the best in the world. He can do that.
Jordan, you know, it was an incredibly, I thought it was very technical. It was an entertaining performance. Behind it have got to be people you want to give a shout out to, people you want to thank. If you've got anybody you'd like to shout out, including sponsors, feel free.
Listen, I just want to say, DPK International have helped me out a lot for this fight. The other thing I want to say is, guys, since my last fight, SPG's growing. Martin Stapleton, Saul Rogers, fighters like that have joined, and being around those fighters, like veteran pros at the top of the game, they've showed me that I'm up there, you know what I mean? I just want to say thank you to everyone at SPG. Without them, I couldn't do this. I couldn't join any other team. SPG is my place now. Carl Tanswell, Matt Inman, John Bond. That's it.
Jordan, it seemed like a long 9 months. It must have seemed like an even longer 9 months for you. We can't wait to see you fight again. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.